We want to do that because we want to make sure that these lines are symmetric to these lines about that axis. So we will use the symmetry constraint, and we will click on this vertical line, then select this vertical line. And the reason why you had to project the y-axis onto it is so we can select this as the line of symmetry. So we'll select that line there to make sure that these two lines are symmetric about this axis. And we would do the same thing for the lines at the bottom. The vertical lines, we'll select this line and this one, and then select the y-axis. The next thing we want to do to help constrain it will be to select collinear, because we want to make this line on the sketch collinear to this line on the base feature. So after you select collinear, you'll select the horizontal line on the sketch, then select the horizontal line on the base feature. Next, we will use some of the dimensions that are on the drawing to help further define the sketch. The distance between, we'll start with these lines here. Between these two lines, the distance, we're going to use the 1.004 dimension. So we'll go to create sketch dimension, select these two vertical lines, then we'll just place that dimension and type in 1.004 and press enter. We will do the same for these two, the distance between these two vertical lines. We will use the 1.254. So we'll go to create sketch dimension, select these two vertical lines, place that dimension, type in 1.254 and press enter. The vertical position of these two lines is going to be 1.062. So one of the things we will need to do is to make these two lines here collinear to each other. So if we go to the constraint and select collinear, we'll click on these two horizontal lines, and then we can put in the dimension from the bottom of the base feature to that line. We'll place that dimension and type in 1.062 and press enter. So by making those collinear, what it does is make sure that they are always aligned with each other. So they will always be in alignment with each other. And the position of this horizontal line will be 1.0 or 1.6875. So we'll go to create dimension, click on the horizontal line at the top of the sketch, then click on the bottom of the base feature, place that dimension and type in 1.6875 and press enter. Once that sketch has been defined, you click on Finish Sketch. After defining the sketch, you will need to change the orientation of the model by clicking on the Home tab near the View Cube. To convert this sketch into a 3D feature, you will use the Extrude sweep operation. You will select the profile, will be the sketch that you just created for the slide jaw track. We want this to sweep in this direction. So we just grab the arrow and move it in that direction. For the extent type, you want this to select all because you want it to cut through the entire object. If you look at the drawing, you will see that this goes all the way from the right side to the left side, and it goes through that entire object. The operation that you're going to select is going to be cut, because that is going to be removing material, and select OK. So if you click on the corner of the view cube, you should see that feature go all the way from the right side to the left side of the object.